Good afternoon, friends. Meteorologist Delaney Willis here with an update on the Weather Authority alert day that is no longer. Finally cleared things out, and I just wanted to give you just an update on what we're looking at in our terms of our current situation. Right now, our radar scans are coming back completely clear. We are dry across the majority of our area. Not ruling out the chance later on this evening of some winter weather, but it will be very, very low impact at best. The big story that we have right now, very cold temperatures. This is running until 10 a.m. on Friday. Cold weather advisory is in place for a majority of the New River Valley as well as the Highland zones also included in this advisory. And this is just because of the bitterly cold temperatures that we are going to experience, especially in the wake of this front that has passed through, the cold front that we're now on the other side of. You might notice it is a little bit blustery out there. And because of those high wind speeds, it does make the feels like temperatures a little bit cooler than what's normal. Winds right now are gusting anywhere from 20 to 30, even 40 miles an hour, nearly 40 miles an hour now in Hillsville. 21-mile-an-hour current wind gust in Roanoke, 32 in Hot Springs, 26 miles an hour right now in South Boston. And when you take these wind speeds, and of course we have these air temperatures in the 20s and teens, right now it's 25 degrees in Roanoke, it feels like 13 in Roanoke. The feels like temperature because of that wind chill feels like 3 degrees below zero in Wytheville, 1 degree below zero in Independence, 23 in South Boston, -9 in Hot Springs. It definitely feels cold. And that is why, of course, in those higher elevations, especially in the NRV and even the Highland zones, we do have that cold weather advisory that is in place because these temperatures, some spots are getting dangerously cold, and this is going to last through the overnight hours as well. So that is really the next big focus, rather, this next big weather maker. The story is really just going to be this cold air because we're staying pretty dry for the next couple of hours, but it will be very, very windy. Overnight tonight, wind speeds will stay in Roanoke about 30 miles an hour with sustained wind speeds about 15 to 20 miles an hour. And this is going to be, again, consistent throughout the overnight hours and even into parts of tomorrow morning. Because of this setup, we have cold air that is in place. You'll notice Southwest Virginia, we're still included in not necessarily the record-breaking cold, but definitely below average for this time of year. This time of year, we're normally upper 40s, at least by late February. We're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel in terms of winter weather and winter, just brutally cold temperatures. But the good news is we will at least be dry for these next couple of days when we do have these temperatures. Let's track this, the cold weather. Next 3 days, let's take a look. For your Thursday, again, we'll begin to see at least a little bit of relief on the West Coast. That's going to continue to lift on Friday. Most of that cold weather more isolated towards the East Coast and, of course, out into the plains as well. And Saturday is really our last day here locally that we will be dealing with very, very cold conditions, below average temperatures, because after this, we are on the up and up. Finally, let's track this on Futurecast. Next few hours tonight, we will be mostly dry, except for the western slopes of the Blue Ridge Mountains in West Virginia and the Highland zone. We can see just a few very isolated upslope snow showers that has the potential for spilling over into the NRV. But again, most of us will be dry, and this will be very, very quick moving at best. Overnight, we keep things partly cloudy and continue to dry things out. And this is the best news of all. Friday morning, high pressure will move into the area once again, and it is going to take off its shoes and stay a while. We will see dry conditions, sunny conditions for this weekend, but don't let the sunshine fool you because it still will be on the cooler side. It's not necessarily going to be balmy by any means, but at least we will be dry and clear. You'll notice no precip, at least in our neck of the woods. Even on Saturday, a couple of showers in North Carolina, scattered at best, but not our problem. We'll be dry and cold today. Temperatures in the 20s and 30s, 33 degrees your high temperature in Southside, 31 Lynchburg, 28 both in Roanoke and the Highlands. That's rare, having those two temperatures similar. 23 degrees your high temperature in the New River Valley. Again, it's not going to be much warmer during the day today. It'll be in the 20s, but Friday's upper 30s and move eventually into the 40s and finally 50s for Sunday, Monday, and even looking ahead towards Tuesday, eventually hitting that 60-degree mark. It will feel beautiful. We will be dry for a pretty good stretch. The next chance of rainfall we're looking at will be late Tuesday night into Wednesday, and this is not going to be at least a big rainmaker yet. We are going to keep an eye on that, but you can certainly tell that high pressure is in control of the area. Because of that, Weather Authority Alert Day has been lifted, and we are going to continue to dry things up. It's going to be a beautiful but chilly rest of the day.